You've probably heard people describe themselves as introverts or extroverts, the quiet ones and the loud ones, the thinkers and the talkers, the ones who find peace in silence, and the ones who can't stand it. But what if you're both? What if you crave people, yet their presence exhausts you? What if you love noise, but only until it starts echoing inside your head? People call you moody, confusing, hard to read. They say you change too much, but you know it's not confusion, it's rhythm. A rhythm that shifts between stillness and sound. You are an ambivert, and that's exactly why no one ever truly understands you. You can walk into a party and light it up, talk to strangers, tell stories, laugh louder than everyone else. But an hour later, you're outside, under the night sky, wondering why your chest feels heavy. You crave connection, yet you crave escape. You text back instantly, then vanish for days. You want people close, but you guard your peace like it's fragile glass. You fit in everywhere, but you don't belong anywhere. You're too social for solitude, too independent for crowds. And the strangest part? You can feel completely alone, even when surrounded by people who love you. That's the ambivert's paradox, the constant balancing act between wanting to be seen and needing to disappear. Carl Jung believed that no one is purely introvert or extrovert. Each of us lives somewhere in between. Ambiverts simply sit at the center of that scale. They're the shapeshifters of personality. They can adapt to almost any environment. They can speak when silence feels too loud and stay silent when words would only make things worse. In psychology, this adaptability is linked to self-monitoring, the ability to read social cues and adjust your behavior. Ambiverts excel at it. They know when to lead, when to listen, when to joke, when to stay serious. But that same gift becomes exhausting because every room demands a new version of you. And when everyone gets a piece of that version, you're left wondering which one is actually you. You see, ambiverts live with two voices inside them. One whispers, "Stay home, you need rest." The other says, "You'll feel better once you're out." They argue constantly, and both are right, so you spend your life walking the line between comfort and curiosity. People think you're indecisive, but you're not. You're careful. You measure energy like currency. You know too much of either extreme will drain you. That's why ambiverts burn out quietly. They don't explode, they fade. They smile through exhaustion, say, "I'm fine," when they're not, because they can't explain a storm that changes direction every hour. Ambiverts are emotional translators. They sense tension before words appear. They read faces like sentences. They mirror emotions they don't even feel, just to make others comfortable. At work, they become the mediator, balancing loud leaders and quiet thinkers. In relationships, they become the listener, absorbing every emotion but rarely expressing their own. And that's why they often feel unseen, because they understand everyone, but few take time to understand them. They're not attention seekers, they're harmony seekers. And harmony, in a world of extremes, is rare. There's a strange loneliness that comes with being balanced. You don't fit in with the loudest voices and you're too expressive for the silent ones. You exist in the gray, and the world loves black or white. So people project their own confusion onto you. You've changed. You're different now. But you haven't changed. You've just shifted. You adjust like the tide, always returning, never staying the same. Sometimes you envy those who can pick a side and live there forever. But deep down, you know that isn't you. You were born to experience both edges of life, the noise and the stillness, the chaos and the calm. Here's the truth. Being misunderstood isn't a flaw. It's proof that you're complex. You weren't made to fit inside easy definitions. Your silence isn't awkward. It's sacred. Your laughter isn't loud. It's release. Your contradictions aren't mistakes. They're balance. Maybe people misunderstand you because they've never met someone who truly understands both sides of themselves. And maybe that's the point. Maybe your purpose isn't to fit in, it's to connect people who never could. So if you've ever felt torn between wanting company and craving solitude, you're not broken. You're just aware. You carry two worlds within you, and that's a rare kind of strength. Because while others chase labels, you chase balance. You adapt, you understand, you reflect. You are both the calm and the storm. The world misunderstands you not because you're lost, but because you're one of the few who can exist comfortably in the middle. So stop trying to choose a side. You were never meant to. You were meant to bridge them. And that's what makes you rare. That's what makes you whole.